Oi! Merry JavaScriptmas, everybody! Yes, brilliant. We have had 24 days of JavaScript Christmas coding fun. And now it's the grand finale. As Winning Tech asked, what's this event about? And Amish asked, JavaScriptmas Challenge Ending Ceremony. I like that phrase. Where Leanne and Michael will announce challenge winners and also solve a few challenges.
Yes.
Very good summary. Will there be Scrimba Christmas sale today like last year? There might be. Keep an eye on your emails. If you don't get one, you can always email help@scrimba.com. Maybe you've fallen off the list. Hello everyone, says TS. Is that TypeScript? Hello to you, TypeScript.
Yes.
It is time. Yes. Hello to you all. Ooh, look at those. Some nice JavaScriptmas emojis. And a tiger. Which, in case you don't know, we do a poll here every time we do a stream. And some other events.
Yes.
Which is, if you're new here, put a bunny rabbit into the chat. And if you've been before, hit me with that tiger. We don't use this information. It's just for fun. Ho, ho, ho.
Woo-hoo.
How are you guys doing? Feeling pretty Christmassy? You?
Yeah, feeling pretty Christmassy.
Whoa, look at all this. Amazing. Thank you all for tuning in. Let us know in the chat where you're tuning in from, indeed, and what time it is.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you to the Scrimba team for your awesome hard work on these fantastic challenges. In case you're not too sure which challenges we're referring to, I'm sure you all are, but just in case. Here they are, 24 of them, one every day so far this month. Now all those doors are open, all the challenges are available. It's been excellent.
Very nice.
Yes, thank you all for coming. Oh look, uncomfortable chairs back. I always imagine an actual sentient talking chair is like learning to code. Yeah. Brilliant. Ooh, lots of tigers. Amazing. Ooh, 7 a.m. in Toronto. Wow. Thanks for tuning in.
Wow.
Oh, look, it's Tom. Happy Christmas, everyone. I'm tuning in from my kitchen, doing some Xmas cooking. Amazing.
No, really?
Super cool.
Well, Tom is way more organized than me.
Yeah. I don't know.
I only did the shopping.
Yeah, that counts. Thank you for the challenges. I wish this would keep going. Yes, it has been super fun to take part. Well, I didn't really take part, but insofar as saying hello on Discord now and then. Oh, look. Ooh, Merry Christmas from Canada. Let me know if you've got a white Christmas.
It's Canada. It's most definitely.
Well, we think that, but maybe it's actually not.
Yeah.
I'm tuning from Colchester on my sofa at 12 p.m. Very nice. Good stuff. From Lyon, France.
Ooh.
Yeah.
We almost had White Christmas in the UK, but you all melted away a week ago. Well, a couple of days ago.
We didn't have any snow where we were, but some people did. 10 p.m. Yeah. Wow, so it's nearly Christmas Day. Exciting stuff. Well, I think, Michael, oh man, so many different things. Can't keep up with the chat, but thank you all for your messages. Thank you for dropping on by. Let's do some challenges, Michael.
Okay.
Any particular number you want to try? Let us know if you have a preference in the chat for your favorite JavaScriptmas challenge.
Yeah, that would be quite interesting to see what people are voting for.
I know what we should do.
What?
I have to find out which one it is. You can now see all of them here. And they will be available at this page after JavaScriptmas has finished. So if you fancy going over some you've missed, you can. Pumpkins prizes.
Pumpkins prizes.
Let's have a look at this one. Scrimba mascot pumpkin. Never miss a chance to show this off. Here he is. Team mascot and live stream star, fond of the washing basket and windowsills, indeed. He has won the grand prize at an international cat show. He's won all of these prizes, but in the excitement of the victory, they've become a jumbled mess of nested arrays. Oh no, disastrous. Write a function to flatten nested arrays of strings or numbers into a single array. There's a method for this, but practice doing it manually and using the method. Okay. So, what does it mean doing it manually?
As in, don't use the built-in method.
Yes. So what are we trying to do?
I think you're
make
trying
them all
to...
into one array.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think you're trying to loop through. Is it? Yeah, example input, example output. So you can go for, if you receive an array that has some values and some arrays, and then you want to make sure that you flatten it all out. Interesting.
Into one array.
Yes. Into one array.
A nested array is bad, and if so, why?
Nested arrays are not bad. It's just that sometimes you want your values to be more uniform, right? So they could be different types. Sometimes, well, I don't know. You call like an API, and sometimes it returns you, depending on what you call. Sometimes it returns you just one item, and sometimes it returns you an array of items. Sometimes it happens. So yeah, why not?
So flattening an array means putting nested arrays into one.
Yeah, basically.
Flat level.
That's right. Cool. Okay, so let's just show.
Take it away.
Right. But I can't because.
Oh right, sorry, forgot about that.
We only have one mouse.
Yes, I have to be on the secondary computer.
I think it's a flat map, right? So you can do it with. Yeah, I think you can just do a flat map.
Formed by applying a given callback function.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks good.
So basically, you can say. So basically, what they were saying is practice doing it manually and using the method. So return. You could just say
method first.
Does Scrimba actually support flat map? It's a relatively new.
I think so.
Flat map is not defined. No, I don't think it does.
I think there's another one called flatten.
Is it?
To be clear, we are approaching this as completely new challenges. We have not practiced this.
Isn't it this one? Maybe it's called just flat. Yeah, there is a JavaScript just flat. There you go, in MDN. But you call it on the array. Right. I think you actually. Do you actually call it an array? Creates a new array. So.
What else could it be?
Flat. Well, does it? Yeah. Okay. Array dot. I think. There you go. That's what it does.
Quick and easy.
Yeah.
Hamish liked today's challenge. The best one with beautiful Christmas songs. Yes. Lovely. Watching from the Philippines. JavaScriptmas Christmas challenges. Awesome. Paris. You're building communities. Yay, humans. What's the extension's name? This is Scrimba. Here it is. You can learn to code at scrimba.com. Go and check it out. You need to run it on the actual array. Were you doing that before?
No.
I think we're doing that now.
Yeah, we're doing that now.
Here's an array method. Yes. That's calls for. Yes. Good. C'est la vie. That self-conscious feeling of Googling things. Googling things is totally fine. Yes. Merry Christmas from Italy. We are numero uno. Oh, on Google search, how does it show the code in the results? Yes, this here is called grepper. I couldn't remember for a second then. Very handy little Chrome extension. Okay then, so that was with the method.
Yes.
What's the manual way?
Well, the manual way is to write that function yourself. I don't know the best way of writing that function, but I would imagine that you probably want to loop over every item and then flatten it.
Loop over it.
Yeah, loop over every.
Oh, that sounds messy, man.
It does sound messy. Well, that's why it's a built-in method, right?
Yeah,
let's try
it. Just to show how messy it is.
I suppose you can do like you go for an array. So basically, you need to access every item.
Like for each, and then a for each in that.
Well, the problem is that you don't know how deep it goes, so you probably will need to call it recursively. Then you will have to call this method on an item. So anyway, let's just have a look at a very simple example.
Recursion to the rescue.
So there is like one item in there. So what do I want to do is I want to go in and then do I want to do a switch on the type, or do I want just to like bring the element and like spread it? So basically I have two options. One option is
you can push
check if an array, and then there are two options out of that. Or option 2 would be just to use spread. Again, I'm not thinking about how performant this method would be.
Pumpkin doesn't win prizes that often, so it's we can wait a couple more seconds.
Right. It's probably milliseconds mostly. So
you'll have to be patient.
Yeah. So we'll just probably just use spread, to be honest. What would actually happen if I just constantly call on every item? I just call the spread.
Don't know. Let's try it.
Yeah, let's just try it. So if I just go and say array dot.
You mean if you try to spread one that's not an array? I think it's going to work.
For e.
I could be wrong.
Let's just say let flat array equals empty. But then is there a for? Oh yes. Oh no. Okay. No, it doesn't. For I equals 0.
I plus plus.
I.
Oh yeah.
Less than equals 2. Alright, got it. And
now I plus plus.
Yeah, now I plus plus. And I basically want to go through array I. Flat array. Flat array plus equals square the item? Kind of like that? I is not defined. Why is it not defined? Oh, right. Yeah, of course it's not defined. Yes.
Dun, dun, dun.
Fine.
People never like it when we use var, which is fair enough.
So let's just console flat array. Oops. Alright, there we go.
I is not iterable. Yeah, I reckon it's doing that because not all of them are arrays.
Yeah, they're not. So you can't.
So you have to do a conditional?
So it looks like you can't spread just a number.
Makes
Yeah.
sense.
So in that case, we should probably go for the both options where you check if it's an array or not. So yeah.
With type of.
Yeah, so I would say.
How do you check if it's an array with type of though? Type of equals.
Yes, type of.
Ah.
Okay. Looks like you can just call array is array.
Is array.
There you go.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. I've learned something.
Yeah, there you go. So in that case, if so, array dot is array, and then we pass every element. If you're an array, I want you to actually let's leave this till later. So let's leave that. So basically, do some other magic.
This is what we're trying to do. If it's an array,
If it's
spread.
an array,
If not, just push as is.
So okay, that's why I wrote let's leave it till later. I don't think it's that straightforward, but anyway, so if
Okay.
array is array,
Okay.
let's do some other magic. But else, if it's not an array, if it's just a number, right, or any other item, then we just flat array dot push. Array item.
Square brackets I.
Right.
Yes.
So let's console log what we actually end up with. You get some undefineds because I think I need to run it until there. Okay.
No, it wouldn't be greater than, would it? But it would never stop running.
Am I doing this correctly? So
Oh,
I start with a
maybe
0.
that's what that is.
and I go, I think it's out of, I need to run it to like last one, -1. So not array.length. So I need to stop it before. Because then I get out of index.
I'm pretty sure it is array.length. Otherwise you wouldn't get in the last one, would you?
Yeah, but I do get the undefineds in the end.
What?
So if it's
Leanne is like, what is he up to? Yeah.
if the array length is 2, right? So you go for 0, then you go to 1. But if you say equals, then you run into 2 and it tries to index array with index 2, but it doesn't exist. So you want to index it, it should stop before the length. So if length is 2,
Oh, right.
this would be 0, this would be 1, and 2 doesn't exist.
For loop. JavaScript for loop W3 skills.
Right?
Yeah. Array.length. I thought that's what we had.
Yeah. No, we had less than equals.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
So it still gets the undefined in the end. So let me just...
Are you sure it's not some other console log outside of that for loop?
Test 1, 2. Console dot... Oh, maybe. Flatten.
You know.
So here, it console logs undefined because... because that's undefined. That's where it comes from. Right. Console log undefined because this method doesn't return anything. That's why. So we just need
I
to...
checked if it's an array. And if it is, I
Flatten.
pushed in a result array. That's an item.
Okay, cool. So, there you go. That's what we do. So if yeah, that console log was just because I'm not returning anything, it console logs undefined here. That's where it comes from. So now I need to return flat array, and that's what we'll get. So I'm not actually flattening anything, right? I'm just saying, like, if it's a normal element, push it back. So for the moment, it just makes the copy. So if it is an array, then I do need to push these items back into itself, right?
You got to spread it, I think.
So we can, yeah, why not? We can spread it. So let's say flat array.
You've not added the else statement.
Yeah, good shout.
Indeed. Array.join should join the array. Do you want join? Maybe.
Flat array pushes no function.
Pretty sure it is.
I wonder why.
Push JavaScript. Oh, it's a syntax issue.
Yeah, why does it say push no function if it's an array? Interesting. Is that because some scope kind of thing? Array push is not a function. When push method is called on a value that is not an array. Oh, yeah, but I'm pretty sure. Flat array push. Strangely, when I called it before else. Okay. What? Which will work just
One
now.
line of a thing says class equals ... r can only be pushed. Oh yeah, Michael, we don't need that I because we've spreaded it. Spread. Whatever the past of spread is. Like this.
No, that's just individual item.
Yeah, not here. This.
Can only be pushed. Okay. That still doesn't solve the problem, man.
But I think we need to push inside the if statement. Because at the moment
I see. Because it was overwriting whatever the thing was. Right. Okay. Yeah, I see. Because we were basically changing the type by saying plus equals.
Samuel, whole community is solving it together. Fantastic. Right. Tom Chad, I absolutely unconditionally hate that is not a function error. Who invented it? Yeah, man, that's an annoying one.
Right. So that kind of, does it flatten? I don't think it does. Yeah, I don't think it does. Because I'm turning it back into an array, that's why.
Flatten and then unflatten.
Okay, so look, this works.
Good. Ship it.
No, but
because you use plus equals on the flat R.
Yeah.
That's not appropriate.
Yeah, that's not appropriate. So this kind of works, but it works only, if I'm not mistaken. So if I do 3, 4, right, so that flattens. If I then go for further levels, 4, 5, see, it doesn't work all the way. So it worked only on the first level.
Luckily in the question there was only one level.
So
we won't worry too much.
No, but I want to do that. So if you still have you probably want to flatten it So push R. So if you're an array, I want to flatten it, and then probably just call itself on the rest of it. On see. I don't know, I kind of have a feel, but I don't know where I'm going with this. Okay, I definitely don't want to do that. So how do I call it? So I don't think I want to say, if it's an array, I want to do the same thing of flattening that.
I'm looking for the official answer because there is one actually.
Yeah, you should like how to treat these deeply nested ones.
Okay.
Someone says use join. Use
Yeah,
join?
someone else said that earlier. Or maybe it's the same person.
So with I swear there must be a recursive way of it.
All right, back over.
So
Don't flat method. We're not meant to use that, are we? Anyway, let's see. Here we are.
have we actually provided that to you?
This is from the front-end developer career path, actually. In the Getting Hired section, there's a new section as of yesterday called JavaScript Interview Challenges. And this is the solution. There we have this. Array.flatten.
So that's what we did as well. So yeah. So is an array, you push new. I don't think we do that. I don't think we solve the if it's multiple nested elements.
In that case, let's not worry about it.
Well, let's have a look how.
Use a function inside of a function, boy. I think, says Daniel. You need to write this out as a function within a function. Oh,
yes.
Boy.
How is array flat implemented in JavaScript? There's a concatenate. Array flat and flat implementations. So array flat. Yeah, so it basically flattened, okay, and it calls list and depth. Oh, interesting. So basically, it has it to what depth you want to flatten it, and there is infinity. What?
Oh.
Interesting.
So you could restrict it to 2. I don't know why you would really do that.
So you flatten it.
Maybe there's
array is array and depth, and then you basically go in function flattener list depth for const L. Okay, so element of list array, and while depth is there, you basically just go -1, and then you call it until it's over.
Culture Jammer. I love how this shows that even experienced developers run into errors at times and have to read the docs. Well, these are not really the docs. It's a helpful article from Marco Antonio. Anyway, let's try a different challenge.
Fair enough.
Which one?
But yeah, there you go. You can have very good.
Oh, that's the wrong section. Which one catches your eye? Oops.
What are their options? Ooh, palindromes. I feel like we saw palindromes once before. No?
You want to see if we can do it again, or you want a different one?
No, let's go a different one. Count vowel consonant. What does that mean?
You have to count the vowels.
Century from you. I'm definitely not touching time anymore.
Yeah, no. That's an interesting one, actually.
Is it?
Because what you have to do, given a year, return the century it's in. The first century spans the year 1 up to and including the year 100. Second, from the year 101 and up to the year 200, etc. But then we used this one 2 years ago in JavaScriptmas, and it turns out that there's a bit of a difference of opinion as to the 100 years. So, for example, 1700. Some people consider it to be in the 17th century, and some
in the 18th century.
18th, yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently, there's a bit of contention there.
Yeah.
We'll leave that one. Wouldn't want to start an argument.
Definitely not FizzBuzz.
Holiday gift shopping.
Holiday gift shopping.
So the premise of this is you're online shopping for holiday gifts. Money is tight, so we need to look at the cheapest items first. Use the built-in sort method to write a function that returns a new array of products sorted by price, cheapest to most expensive. Sounds easy enough. Let's give it a go. Woo, you guys look beautiful. Michael in his minimum viable Christmas jumper.
Yes. So it's an array of objects. I see.
Yes.
So you basically need to write.
Can you please? Thank you.
No,
the antlers.
Yeah, the antlers are a bit wonky.
Never mind.
So
I've been in too many antler fights with other deer.
So
okay.
Right. Sorry. Returns. I just return data.
Are you guys going to use a sorting algorithm?
I don't think so. I think, well, the hint says just like use the built-in sort method.
Actually, when you listen to the voiceover of this, it says you don't need an algorithm.
Yeah,
but you could if you wanted to.
Yeah, but just like to practice built-in methods. But yeah, I suppose what you do is, where is it? Data. I think there is a built-in method saying data.sort, and then for every item, it's like you have an item, and then you can sort it by item.price, basically.
Sounds good. And what does that start from the lowest?
Yeah, I actually don't remember. Sort array.
I think you have to. Oh, there's our neighbour's fire alarm again. He sets it off nearly every day. And then his kid normally tells him, "Ah, Dad." I hope he's not watching.
Right, it takes both. It takes items that like compare it. How do you compare those? Right. Sort. Right. So you basically item 1 and item 2. I mean, you can give them whatever name you want. Item price minus item 1 price. I mean,
what does that mean?
So basically, it takes every sort gets a function. It takes a function with 2 arguments of how to compare values between each other. and then return A minus B. So you basically compare which one is higher than the other, but I think I've done it the wrong way around. So, there we go. Yes, because I've done it one. So I made it in ascending order. So most expensive. And this is going from least expensive to most expensive. There we go. Is that the one? Is that what's expected? Log the item and the price to the console.
Yeah, so now we've done that. We have to log them to the console. Because at the moment that's logging the whole array, but we want them in separate lines. I think we could just use a loop.
Okay. Right. So, right. It's by cheapest map item. Huh? No, I see. I think basically what you want is in this format. Right, so that would be so that would be item dot product, comma, item dot price.
Yeah. Yay!
Yeah.
That is what we wanted. Nice one. I prefer the MDN docs.
Yeah, because sometimes you can learn something new. Why not?
Yeah. I prefer whichever comes up first, or which has the answer. When you realize there are functions that are one line long and you spent 3 billion lines doing the same thing. Yes.
Can happen.
Typical Friday coding session with me and Michael. The code I made is like off the screen and then Michael refactors it. Ooh. It's good to see pros Googling stuff. Yes, definitely. Never feel bad about Googling. Data.sort. Yeah. Map. Did you use map in the end? Yes.
Yeah, but I used it like list by cheapest and then map that. But that's also an option.
Can you use ChatGPT for code challenges like this?
I don't know. Do you have access to ChatGPT?
I'm not logged in at the moment.
Oh, right.
Sometimes you can, but it might be the wrong
I'm pretty sure you can. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can, but double check what it says.
Literally me. Whichever comes up first or has the answer gets my thumbs up. Yeah. So on to another.
What's a ready table?
Let's do this.
Emotify. You love challenges with emojis.
Yes.
Oh, I see.
Popular services like Slack or GitHub allow for emoji shortcodes, meaning they will detect when a word sentence begins with a colon and automatically replace that word with an emoji. Indeed. These allow users to add emojis to the messages by typing a code rather than searching for an emoji from the list. Yes. For example, typing this, smile, will replace it with this. So here's some. Write a function that checks, this is the challenge, if a lowercase word starts and ends with a colon. If it does, remove the colon. Oh boy, this is harder than I thought. Okay, let's split this into to-dos. So that's the first one. Remove the colon, then look up the word in the emoji object. If the word is in the emoji object, return the corresponding emoji, else return the original word.
You've already formatted it.
That's the pseudocode.
Right.
Before you do that, as Alana's here, that's reminded me to encourage you all to sign up to the Scrimba Digest. Yeah, it went live today. And indeed every Saturday, although not next Saturday. No, I don't think I've actually told Alana this. We won't have one next week, Alana. Alana helps me with writing the newsletter, but we've got a week off because of the holidays. But
Yes.
you can find the last 3 right here and put your email here, and then you'll get the future ones into your inbox. Anyway, back to the emojis.
Yes, back to the
So
emojis.
here's the pseudocode I've helpfully written for you.
Write a
using
function
just the
that
enter key.
checks if a lowercase word starts and ends with a colon.
Okay.
If it does, remove the colons. And look up the word
It's something like split or
in the emoji object. So,
update from Dave Collison. Not on his sofa anymore. Ooh, serious. Mike Roberts says this was a good one. Ooh, one of my favorite challenges, says Dirach.
is there stats with?
Is it? I think there might be actually.
Starts with
Python, JavaScript.
string dot starts with.
Yeah. So I remember in a challenge in the past, I've done it manually, only to find out later that I could have used starts with. That was annoying. Ends with.
Starts with, ends with.
Yes.
They're basically like a method it's called surrounds. No? Fair enough. Starts with and word.
You want and? Yeah.
Yeah. Ends with.
I'm not sure it is and. But what does it say?
Yeah, it is.
Oh,
If it
starts
surrounds it.
okay.
Yeah.
Because actually, at least on Slack, it only needs to start with it for it to start looking up the emojis. But let's not get too far into the UX.
So Emotify word, if it starts with it and ends with. I mean, to be fair, I don't think that's how Slack actually does it, because if you insert the space, then it ignores it. So basically, like if you have like that colon, it's going to ignore it.
So you then check if it's a space, or if it is if it goes colon space, you return or something. Anyway, look, you always have to extend the scope of these things, don't you?
That's how it works.
Limited.
That's how these things work. They're always far more complex than people think they are.
Yeah, but that's not what we need to do.
Right.
It's not our remit.
If word starts with and ends with, yeah, so I suppose that's why they basically say. So if you have it like that should still convert it to an emoji, I think. Basically, that's kind of why I'm reading this. If it does, write a function that checks if lowercase word starts with a colon. If it does starts and ends with a colon. Yeah, there you go. So that's not quite the Slack spec, I would say.
It's not claiming to be.
Yeah, so if it's like if the
Who
input
brought Slack into this?
No, if input is like that with an empty space, it should still convert it to an emoji.
Did it?
Well,
I mean,
because
if someone types that and expects the emoji to come up, then
that's what this
order.
spec says. You know, it has to end with a colon. That's all I've got to say.
I feel like this is a non-issue. Word.trim. Oh yeah, that's a good one.
I think it should.
Or does that take it off the start and at the end? Or you have to tell it what to do?
I think it does both. Anyway.
No, you have to put in like 1 - 1 or something, don't you?
So I think you would need to trim it around, basically.
Yeah, but what I mean is the trim method. You need to tell it what to trim, how many characters.
Yeah, but also you want to substring. I think.
What's that?
Basically, you want to pick, because currently you have the whole string like that, but you want to pick just the inner bits. Like that. So you probably want to substring. How does substring work? Substring JS. Yeah, so you basically take. Oh, can you actually use minus index in there?
Yeah,
Can you really? Substring.
I'm sure you can, and then
One
that
and
just
two.
means not the start one and not the end one.
Huh. Oh yeah, look.
Yeah.
Okay. So 1 to -1 picks an empty. I didn't expect that. Why? No, I just
Okay,
want.
that's not what we want. We want. Oh, I think I'm thinking of trim, but with this, you need that.
So definitely one from 1.
What even is this substring?
It's a method.
It's deprecated.
deprecated.
Michael, just use trim, man. Trim.
Oh no!
No, look. Please, Michael.
Yeah. Take your fingers off.
No, I won't.
There is a method there. Look, called substring. Ah, crikey. Yeah. So I think you should go from. No, here.
Oh, look, this is what I think. Remove, says Anil, colon with slice method word slice 1 - 1. But then we'd need to remove the end one as well. I mean, really. JavaScript, remove.
I don't think you can.
And last character. Use the string.slice method. Oh, yeah. String.slice, that's the one. 1 - 1.
Nah, I'll just do that. Substring.
Michael, length is spelled wrong.
No, it's not.
It is. It should be TH.
Damn it. Yes.
Daniel Rose says slice. I really feel quite strongly that we should use. I don't care what you feel, Leanne. This is what we should do.
No, I'm not using slice. No, I want to use substring.
Why?
Because there you go. Look, it works. Text.substring, and then it'll do it.
Trim removes the space. Ah.
Yes.
So then we wouldn't have it working if you had 20 spaces.
It would, because I take so look. Emotify word. Anyway. Return. Return this, otherwise return word. So does that. Okay. What makes
Is that
it?
what we do?
See, I think you need to write many. Emoji, and then you write Emojify phrase. That's why. Oh, nothing actually calls this Emojify word. So, Emojify word.
Oh, Dave tried to give us a hint earlier, but has now spelled it out. Using trim, const new word equals word.trim, trim colon. Job done, lol. I mean, that sounds good. Does that trim it from the start and end then?
Maybe?
Right. Flower.
Okay.
But we don't want that. We want the
We want that. Look, see?
We don't. We want
We
the
do.
emoji. That's why the whole function's.
Oh, I know, but like you need to check. You need to do the word first. See, so now if you do have these spaces in, it still works. See, it still returns you just the word.
Yeah, but you've achieved something that we didn't need to do.
You
What we
did
needed
because
to do.
otherwise it wouldn't have worked. If you insert the spaces, it wouldn't have worked.
But it doesn't work because we don't have the emoji.
Ah, man! Look now.
Man.
No, you just need to do fine. Like just go emojis, and then you just pick that from there. Look, see,
Okay.
and you still return that. Is it emojis? Yes, emojis. Actually, flower is not on this.
It is, isn't it? Oh, maybe not.
No, I don't think it is. Yeah, that's why it returns undefined. But what's on this?
Oh no, it's
Cat.
not.
Cat's on
Cat,
this.
yes, and elephant.
There you go. Cat. So just very quickly to double check. Const emoji equals lonk. Return emoji.
Emoji.
If emoji equals undefined, you just say
Clever. Conditional inside the conditional.
find such emoji. Okay, flower. Yeah. Oh, and I probably wanted to say return.
I feel like this is pretty involved. But we've done what was asked. Well, Michael's done it.
There you go. Cat. Wait, cat. There you go. We returned the cat.
It turns out Dave was actually joking and it doesn't do that.
Yeah, I don't
Fake
think.
news.
I don't think it did.
Okay. Well, there we go.
I don't know, Leanne. I feel like you're a bit gullible.
Maybe. Will these challenges, said Hot Potato quite a while ago, be available afterwards? Yes?
Yes, I think they're available now, no?
They are, and they
Yes.
will remain available, I guess, until next December 1st, when we start a new one. Anyway, you can find them on here. When are the winners chosen?
No.
Already chosen, actually. They will be announced very shortly.
Yes.
We don't choose them live anymore. We did that in the first JavaScriptmas, and it was stressful.
And quite messy.
So, because we have to verify them and check they're not duplicates and all the rest of it. And doing that live was, oh boy.
Quite stressful.
I'm not doing that again.
Yeah, and also sometimes some submissions and stuff. Yeah, like spam submissions, and there's a lot of work to do live. I mean, sometimes you have to re-vote for a person and stuff.
Sometimes people submit just a scrim that says console log, Leanne sucks. No, they don't, but they could. And that would be embarrassing on air, but also kind of funny. Ibrahim.
Ooh, thanks a lot for doing this. Yay! Pleasure.
Yes. This might be another coding joke, but I don't know enough regex to know. I prefer using regexp like this.
No, that's a legit regex.
Really?
So basically, it grabs every single. Yeah, it grabs whatever the letters are, apart from, except for the colons. You see, so it says colon, preceding character colon, whatever's inside, and then it basically says last. Yeah, that actually is probably a nicer one. So
we're still blurry. How annoying. Okay.
There we go. Yeah, I would probably say that it depends on how your teammates familiar with regex.
Michael dreams in regex.
I don't. I hate regex actually.
If you don't hate it,
I hate red jokes.
want to learn it, we have a course.
I hate red jokes, but it's a necessary evil. So
The sentient chair bought a year's worth of Scrimba Pro yesterday. There's currently a deal on. If you go, well, if you're not already a pro, you'll have a Go Pro button. And for the annual plan, you'll see the deal. Okay, are you ready to announce the winners, Michael?
yes.
Oh man, we've only got 5 minutes left. How did that happen?
Oh wow. Okay, fair enough. I mean, we made the winner wait long enough. Although if the winner is watching, that is. But if they're not watching,
2 winners actually.
ooh.
I'm trying to figure out. I don't really want to close every single one of these individually, but I guess I'll have to. Yes, 2 winners this year because we encourage people on our Discord channel, which I'll go to. Launching snowballs in 3, 2, 1. Here to post some code reviews, which many people did. Yeah, which was lovely. Thank you to everyone for taking part. So there's a solutions winner and there's a code review winner. Are you ready to reveal? Okay. I feel like I need a drum roll sound. Maybe you can drum on the table. The winner of the solutions prize.
Solutions prize
is Kuski with their day 23 solution, which is here. Oh, that's the one we just did. How convenient.
No, there we are. Cool. Is that how they did it? They did it with a 4 each. And they passed the float. Ooh, very interesting to compare it.
What does that do?
Basically like...
Pass float function converts its first argument to a string.
Very interesting.
Is that just in case it wasn't a string?
Yeah.
Very nice, Kuski.
Mm.
So that's the solutions winner.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well done.
Give that another. And now for the code review winner.
Code review winner.
And wait, drum roll again. The person whose code review has won the code review prize draw is none other than Leroy.
Hey!
Who made a code review for LND about the favorite foods.
Oh, very nice.
Here it is. A nice short and sweet code review. So just goes to show, doesn't have to be long as you've got some helpful advice. So both of you have won. Leroy.
Well done.
And Kuski have won 1,000 USD each and a lifetime of Scrimba Pro.
Whoa, that was neat.
A lifetime. So that could be
lifetime of Scrimba Pro.
80 years.
And $1,000.
Absolutely. Congratulations to you both. In order to claim your prize, you just need to email help@scrimba.com.
Right.
And they will send your message through the pipes to me. And then I will arrange your prize ASAP in January.
Awesome.
I think so.
Cool. Well, massive congratulations to everyone.
Congratulations to all. Yes. Amazing. I'm not sure if they're actually here. Oh, look. Frodo's here. Merry Christmas to you, Frodo.
Yes.
Congratulations to you. Totally.
Oh, look. I think I'm Leroy. I think Leroy is on there. Look, scroll down a bit. There you go. I'm Leroy. Vision 237. The next message. There we are.
Really?
Yeah, there you go. Congrats.
Yes.
Congrats, man. Well done.
Congrats to you.
Yeah, very good. That was a very timely review.
Totally. Awesome stuff. Thank you all. Scrimba's really changing my life. Yeah, me too.
No.
Oh, where are the kittens? The kittens. Yes, the kittens. Today I was setting up this, which is a Christmas tree. You can't really tell. It looks more like a glowing orb. I was setting these various things up and they were hell bent on wrecking everything. So they're downstairs, wrecking things downstairs.
Yes.
They don't have Christmas outfits.
Yeah, turning Christmas trees upside down.
Yeah.
Yeah, they love that.
They don't have Christmas outfits because they would wreck those as well.
Yeah.
Leroy.trim. Yay! Indeed. Totally. Thank you all for taking part in this JavaScriptmas. I do have a feedback form.
Mm-hmm.
Should you wish to share your thoughts on how it went, you can fill in this Christmas-themed form. Here it is. And we'll bear it in mind for next Christmas.
Mm. Yes.
Okay. Merry JavaScriptmas to you all. Have a relaxing time. We'll be back in January for some more Friday coding fun.
Yes, for Scrimba 2023. Coding fun.
Gonna be a big year for Scrimba with some exciting updates.
Ooh.
Keep an eye on your email inbox.
Yes, by the meantime, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah, whatever you celebrate.
Keep coding.